Bill Maher is making headlines again and again. It's for a not so great reason. Some people are saying for a racist reason. It was because of the following tweet. Jay, let's take a look.
Some people.
Some people.
Surprise, surprise.
Bill Maher says, this Korean thing is getting tense. I mean, I think it is. I'm on vacay. The ladies at my nail salon are freaking out. That's what I know.
The most egregious thing is who gets their nails done on vacation.
Certainly not Bill Maher. I mean, I guess allegedly he does. Whatever the case, the joke was bad, it's stupid. He is supposed to be on vacation, but he did want to tweet about what was going on in the world, and it got a lot of backlash. One Twitter user said, because Koreans work at nail salons, ha 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 ha. Another Twitter user said, that's a solid 1 out of 10 on the funny scale.
Bingo.
Other people on Twitter were just saying, delete the tweet. Another person said, just predicting how Bill Maher was going to apologize, or should we say non-apologize. He said, when the non-apology comes, it'll include more about people are too sensitive than about why this is bigoted and wrong. Another person said, this literally reads like a Trump tweet. And one person just sort of poked fun, thinking that perhaps this was a parody account. And oh my God, it really is Bill Maher's actual account. So Jay, people are incensed on Twitter about this. This took place on Friday, but people are still talking about it. Do you think that this is a bigoted, racist tweet? Do you think this is just another foot in the mouth case for Bill Maher?
Look, Bill Maher is clearly proving himself to be one of America's least likable cable personalities. He's taken the reins and he's riding that horse.
Like, watch out, Piers Morgan, here I come.
He is, look, Bill Maher's been in the comedy game for a very, very, very long time. And jokes like this, look, if you're gonna make a joke that is going to have racial elements to it, you gotta make sure it's a really, 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 really good joke and not garbage, easy nonsense like this.
But that's the thing,
this
it's
is
such an obvious.
It's so obvious.
My favorite response to this was just
cartoonish how obvious that is. I've seen Looney Tunes make better racist jokes than this.
It's because, like the person said, because Koreans work at nail salons. Ha 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 ha. God, like this, he's a professional comedian. And also, I think that there is a lot of frustration from people on the internet because he just got called out for using the N-word in sort of a careless way, where he just sort of like tossed it out. I don't know, did we talk about that with you?
No, but I saw that clip.
Okay.
Oh man, my favorite part about that was the week afterwards when Ice Cube ran him through the ringer and was like, hey man, don't do any of that, like ever. Ever. And yet,
what I'm wondering now is that he made headlines and he did not get pulled from his show for that. I think that he has a little bit of he is too big to fail. You know, he's too big of a personality at HBO for his show to fail.
Bill O'Reilly was too big of a personality at Fox News.
I think that it's gone. What I'm saying is that I think that he could fail, but I think it's gone to his head where he's like, I'm infallible. I'm not gonna get called out for this behavior. In fact, it's now sort of what I'm known for, just like making these racial slights here and there that aren't very carefully thought out and aren't funny. So I should just lean into this because I'm not facing any consequences from that. Would you agree? Do you think that's an okay assessment? I
mean, I think that's a good assessment. I hope that's not actually what's going on.
Me too.
Bill Maher, dude, you can do better. So clearly he's gonna come watch a YouTube channel and listen to our criticism of him.
Bill Maher,
he should.
Huge fan of the show. We know this. Huge fan of Pop Trigger. Always he has a whole bunch of troll accounts that are actually fans of Pop Trigger. That's all just Bill Maher that watches the show. I want to know, do you think he will issue an apology? Do you think that a tweet is, if you make an offensive joke on Twitter, do you always have to come back with an apology? And if so, what is the right place to do that? Is it another apology tweet, or is it putting out a video, like one of those note screen grabs and putting out the photo?
The note screen grab is probably the apology du jour of the way this would be handled, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna say anything about this. Somebody might bring it up on his show. But that's the only way that anyone is gonna get an apology out of Bill Maher for this tweet.
I think you're right, and that's so frustrating to hear. I think that pretty much the only way that Bill Maher's feet will be held to the fire, for one, just being a lazy comic. I mean, he's been in the game for too long.
This is lazy.
Being lazy, insensitive, racist writing.
Proof that he needs to have a writing staff to come up with any kind of halfway decent material.
Well,
for
hey,
him.
Jay's available.
I am.
And I think you shoot in LA, Bill Maher. And as we previously discussed, big fan of Pop Trigger.
Get me those WGA credits,
He can
baby.
help you out.
I'm here.
You don't need to resort to awful jokes like this.
I can refer you to my representation. I got that now because I'm making it, baby.
Yeah. I think that unfortunately the only way to hold Bill Maher's feet to the fire is when you're kind of on his show. I think that's really the only way where you can get sort of a genuine, authentic response from him.
And Bill Maher's a small man. He's very easy to pick up and hold near a fire if you want to.
Yes, so guys, we want to hear from you in the comment section below. Do you think that Jay should be a writer on Bill Maher's show? Did this tweet offend you? Do you think it was bigoted? Do you think it was racist? Do you think it was fine? Do you think it was funny? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And Bill Maher, we will see you next time on Pop Trigger.
Love you, Bill.